Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel or back to the channel, whichever that may be. I go by the name Jellybean. That's my trail name. And I am in my 2008 Kia Sorento that I built to live and travel out of full time. And yes, my dome light broke. I kicked it with my knee or something and it shattered the other day. That's what happens when you ain't got a lot of room. All right, so change of plans. We can't film in Joshua National Park because some stupid rule the government came up with just to make it harder on regular folk. I am going to meet a friend of mine who is a trail angel, and if you don't know what that is, they help hikers out for the goodness of their heart. And her area is around Palm Springs. So I'm going to meet Mama Bear and this afternoon for a quick hello. Since I can't go into Joshua National Park with a camera, I was thinking about going down to the base of San Jacinto, maybe hiking around there a little bit, because where I'm going to meet her is close to the Planet Fitness. So I go do a hike, go to Planet Fitness, take my shower, and then go meet her. It's been windy as heck here this morning. I got up, I was up at like 5:30, but I was thinking about getting up and leaving about 8, and it just howling. So I've been laying here, doing a little work on the phone. You know, the wind seems to have died down a little bit. It's still gusting every once in a while, but in this minute and a half, whatever this is, I haven't heard it blowing like it has been. So we're going to run down into town either way, because either way I'm going to take a shower at Planet Fitness and check out the weather down there, see if I can get a decent parking spot. Last time I was through there, I had a hard time finding where the trail crossed around the I10. I saw some fences and stuff up, so I don't know if they've changed it right there. But we're going to look around. So, alrighty, let's head to Palm Springs. Alright, everybody, it's a little loud because of traffic and the train. But, yep, this is the famous I10 Overpasses where the trail magic happens. And, good memories come back from being here. It's always nice to revisit places along the PCT. But bad news, I just don't have time to really hike. You can see San Jacinto up there. Not very well because of the sun. But yeah, I just don't have any time to get anywhere fun. So I think what I'm going to do, try to get back here a little bit out of the noise. But I think what I'm going to do is just do some recon. On the other side of San Jacinto is a gorgeous hike near the Paradise Valley Cafe. When I hiked in 20, you could hike it. I believe that was the first year it was reopened, that portion. So I think I'm going to find a way to get there and plan that out for tomorrow. Because I just don't have enough time to get anywhere fun today. If I want to do anything on San Jacinto, it's a couple miles there and back. And if I go that way, it's a couple miles. I mean, I can't quite remember how many, but it's a little ways till you get anything fun. So I just don't have time today. So, all right, I'm going to do some recon, and then we're going to go have meet Mama Bear, and we'll talk to you in a few. Hey, well, I just got back from a great little revisit trip with Mama Bear, and as the true trail angel she is, chicken salad, lemons, and an entire loaf of banana bread. So I got trail magic. And I didn't even have to hike today for it. But I am going to hike tomorrow. So, all right, yeah, it was very nice. We had a little lovely conversation and got to sit and catch up for a little while. It was very nice. I had a great time seeing her. Yeah, it was very nice. So, guys, I am going to go ahead and drive up and over these mountains, and we will hopefully get to the trailhead and have a nice spot to camp for this evening. I know it's a good spot to stay. Don't know if I have internet or anything like that, but it doesn't matter because it's already like 4 o'clock. By the time I get there, it'll be 5, maybe even later. I'm not sure. So, okay, let's head to the other side of San Jacinto. All right, so we ended up having some issues tonight. Got up to the top of the pass where I was going to camp and hike in the morning. And at 5 o'clock, it was already mid-30s. Looking at teens overnight. Yeah, I wasn't staying up there. It was windy. I would have been all right in the bean pod, but I only have 2 small half-full tanks of propane. I would have run out during the night. Everything was all wrapped up in the toolbox, so I was like, I'll just go down. Next spot I found, sand, and bumpy as heck. I was either going to get stuck or bottom out somehow. Went to another place, no luck. Back to where I was last night. But no big deal. As cold as it's going to be up there tomorrow morning, I don't want to be up there that early anyways. We're only doing a day hike. So other than that, it was a nice day. Getting to see Mama Bear today and hang out with her for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and relax for a minute and go to sleep. And we will wake up in the morning and we will head back sometime probably around we'll get up there around noon. Because we're probably going to do 4 hour hike. So all right, we will see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. After breakfast of fruit and banana bread, we are going hiking. So we have like a 70-mile drive, I think. So it's about 9 o'clock now. By the time I get there, probably 10:30, 11 o'clock. By the time we get ready to hike, which maybe it'll have warmed up there. It's supposed to get up to 80 down below today, so maybe 60-ish up on top. So that'll be a nicer day for hiking. So, all right, guys, I'm going to finish getting dressed and get the heck out of here, and we will see you at the trailhead. All right, everybody, so we are on trail. There were a bunch of day hikers back there at the trailhead, so I didn't want to start filming there until we got about a mile or so in. But it's windy. Try to go. Every time I tried to start shooting, the wind got bad. Right there was kind of all right, so I started trying to shoot. But anyways, down below at 0 altitude, 75 degrees. Up here, 5,000 feet, 57 degrees, 18 degrees difference. So you always want to take that into account when you are hiking. I've got an extra, my melly in the bag. I have some food, water obviously, toiletry kit. But that wind. But yeah, make sure you think about that when you're going hiking in the mountains. You don't want to freeze to death if something happens. Normally I would take a sleeping bag and my tent, but I know this trail pretty well, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, guys. That's Mount San Jacinto over there with the snow on it. Obviously, we're not going that far today. But seen some bear scat on trail. And, all right. Got out of the wind there a little bit. Yeah, it got down to 30s in Palm Springs. So a 20 degrees difference would have put me in the teens if I stayed up here and camped. Wish I had, but I wasn't ready. All my hoses were tucked away. So obviously we went back down, but it gets real pretty up here real soon. So I will see you up trail. Alright guys, I don't know how well you can see the bark of this tree, but that is what I refer to as a brownie tree. When the sun hits the bark, and if you go smell the crevices between the cracks of the bark, bark, it smells just like a brownie. And these are my favorite Manzanita trees. They are so cool. The bark is just, it's sometimes there's like this reddish bark, and then the bark disappears. They're just so beautiful. That is the Manzanita tree. And the brownie tree was right back there. This is what I was talking about. Huge boulders everywhere. And look at this view. Giant boulders. This is what makes it nice. I had problems finding a camp spot after not camping up on top here. I had to go all the way to Joshua National Tree Park. Or Joshua Tree National Park. I don't know what that guy was saying. But anyways, coming back up today. Just getting ready, being able to hike through this stuff. Oh, I miss hiking. Love to travel. Love hiking. Hiking the Pacific Crest Trail was probably my finest, or the finest point in my life. That was some of the best 6 months I've ever had. All right, I'm gonna find me a place to eat my sandwich. All right, this is where I'm gonna have lunch real quick. And then I think we're turning around. Beautiful place to sit, have lunch. San Jacinto right over there. Alrighty, Arby's roast beef time. See you back at the bean pod. Alright everybody, we are back from our hike. Very nice. A little tired, a little sweaty. But trailheads, if you're out in van life and you're looking for a place to park, trailheads aren't bad. People go hiking, backpacking, leave their cars. Now I wouldn't show up at noon, put out the patio set, but you show up towards dark. You could sit outside for a little while, relax. Nobody's going to complain. And if somebody stops, say, hey, I'm going to hike in the morning. It's too late to start tonight. So it's not a bad place. But I'm not sure where I'm staying tonight. So I got to get on the internet here and find me a camp spot for tonight. Obviously, I'm not going to stay here. Again, it's going to be really cold. I'd rather be down at least a few thousand feet in elevation. So, all right, guys, we will find a spot and see you at camp. Alrighty, as usual, we have to do a review of the Planet Fitness because this is a new one for me. This is the easternmost of the group here in Palm Springs, Palm Desert. It's the furthest most east. It's closest to the Indian Wells tennis stadium. Basically a 5, as most of them are, except for I had just finished getting the soap off me. The water slipped straight to freezing cold. And I heard somebody on the other side of the wall, so maybe a woman got in the shower next to me, turned hers on, robbed every ounce of hot water I had. Luckily, there was no soap left on me because I would have been wearing it out. It was that cold. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go to Target over here real quick, get some Band-Aids because I cut my finger yesterday. And I don't have any Band-Aids. So it's not that big of a deal, but I just want to keep it covered and clean. So we're going to go there, and then I think we're heading back to Joshua Tree National Park again tonight, guys. It's decent BLM land. It's a little further than I like to drive every day, but the trailhead I was going to park at, I don't know if it's a good spot or not, and that was going to be almost as far. So we're going to go back to Joshua Tree National Park, guys. Well, outside the park, but all right, we'll see you at camp. Well, everybody, that was a nice day of hiking. I enjoyed it. It was windy, but not bad. Like I said, 20 degrees difference basically from Palm Springs to 5,000 feet above it. So if you guys are out hiking in the mountains, just think about that. Take something a little bit warmer. But it's a beautiful night. Sunset. I got a little bit of a fire going. Somebody left some scrap wood in the pit. Back out to where I have been the last couple nights. Yeah, it was nice to get down here and do a little hiking. Probably do some more next couple days. I'm not sure when I'll be leaving this area. Like I said, it's nice. It's quiet. I'm really surprised how many people are here in the BLM land outside Joshua Tree. A lot of them, you can tell, same thing like everywhere else. 14 days, they don't care. They're staying. There's some big setups on the other side of the road. But, hey, each to his own. I don't care. It's not bothering me none. But every night I've got here, I've had to go further down to find a spot. And so, no big deal. There's plenty of them out here. All right, guys, I'm going to relax out here for a few minutes. Then probably go inside and hit the rack. Because hiked about 15-ish miles, 14 miles today. Something like that, maybe. 6, maybe 7 and plus in, 6 in, maybe, I don't know, 12, 14, I don't know, whatever it was. Nice day, though. I would like to go south there, but I don't want to drive that far up again. So we may go on the other side of San Jacinto, see what the Whitewater River area looks like. Maybe we'll check that out another couple days. But it was beautiful out today. I mean, 80 down below, 60 up top. So, all right, guys, you guys have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And as always, thank you for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Comments, sharing, all that good stuff. So we'll see you next time on Jelly Bean Outdoors.